Lucian was rolled forth here from Hanwha. It was not close from level 1 to level 18. That was not a very competitive game, so we're hoping that KT can turn it around.
Of KT's jungle after taking the red side meant that score was so far from an afterthought in this game. Really nice jungle performance from Mujin. We'll see if he can back it up in game number 2. Sangyun's parents are up there.
Whoa. And the fast pan down to Sangyun himself, the generations of his success in this game here as Talia is going to be picked up. I would have to imagine that will be hopping into the mid lane, as we were talking about this before, that Talia seems to be a bit stronger in the mid lane nowadays and is slowly coming back.
Pretty bold to choose it into a ranged opponent in the top lane, and also consider that sort of fights the Hanwha Life are looking for. They already had Galio Jarvan.
So number 2 is going to start right now. Mujin is going to be looking for his first gank here. There it is, but the cleanse comes in from Snowflower. Lots of damage still coming out, but again, it is cleanse Tom Kench, so we'll be able to disengage from that one by replay.
Score was like, wait, no flash had to be used, but Score not able to actually gap close and do any damage. Actually,
does make sense. That other one is there, but they know it's there, so probably not going to live as Arrow is going to come down, but TP available. Can they get the kill? Yes, they will, but here's Sowan. Slicing Maelstrom, but he's just going for the Ash. This is going to leave Snowflower to live. Not sure about that one, man. Trying to secure this Rift Herald, and Ash is going to tell them about this. As there's the combo from Talia. The flash does come in. Trying to burst the top Kents, and they will. See you later, support. Down goes Snowflower. This is going to make this a 5-on-3 when Lucian gets there. As Ash is not in position. Score going to get in the backside. Is going to use that ult with the tail. Is surviving for a long time, but all of this damage and the kills going to go the way of Hanwha alongside of Shelly.
The inventory, so it is a different build path. Again, we've been skeptical about even if 5v5 KO will be able to scale into that 5v5 spot. Here are the globals we talked about.
No flash for Tom Kent, but double TP does come in. Score gonna get taunted though and immediately dies. And the one-man knockup on the King in here. Mujin trying to do his best, but good ultimate from the Kale. But here's Sowan into the backline. A huge slicing Maelstrom is gonna shut them all down. The ace is gonna go the way on the back of the triple kill from Sowan.
And this is why we had our skepticism of how Kale fit into
here in the front, and they're trying to fight when Kale's not at her power spike, when they have the cannon against them. Just doesn't look good.
One AoE taunt is down, but then consider how the fight plays out. They're trying to hit onto one person, but Kale self-ult, so isn't doing damage. And then someone says, oh look, basically a free quadra kill is available to me. Like someone's smirking, right? Because he's like, I mean,
all he said was, wow.
Like, this was not a cannon super outplay.
It looked like KT are even going to put up a stand here as everybody's going in on the King in. They do get his flash for the small price of 2 ultimate abilities and 2
try and kill you. So good to see he's still doing the 1% things. This is not a great lane assignment attempt.
And though, there's the ultimate comes down, and imagine if the Kale could do damage in that ultimate now. That would definitely change things up as, not sure what that was, Temps
played that so badly.
That was a Valdez ultimate right there, as Kingin is getting so much value here. Now, gonna bait in Mujin off the back of the TP, as 2 kills will actually go the way of KT off of that weird and wonky play.
You remember when you said,
so you gotta be careful. You don't want to be feeding her, getting her kills or anything like that, getting her level. She's level 13 now. So, gotta be careful about that one. And KT even gonna be able to come down here off the back of that and pick up Infernal Drake. So, slowly.
Sure, if we showed the replay, they would have known that too. Speaking of replays, in the replay, that's a low Baron.
Trying to come in the backside here is Snowflower and Score. So, respectfully, once again, on the light as, okay, they really want to kill Genko here. Stun does come in, but Kale is in position. Remember that Sowan did use
if you go Klepto, gives you mana to trade with your Q&A. Speaking of mana, though.
No slicing Maelstrom. only going to be able to get that stun down, and so that is going to save his life, but you can see already not have to deal with that late game.
Now, Hawk's shot is going to negate any attempt for two-man Baron. That's the reality now. How does this play go? They're cutting them off, and they're trying to burst it down.
Hey, really trying to burst it down. It's up to Key to try to get that stun on down, and he will be able to get it. Mujin will be able to pick up the smite in the backside, and down will go Lysandra, who is all alone there. Mujin gonna go for the follow-up ultimate. Not sure if that's gonna work out as Snowflower gets low, but Gango and Kingen, full health. Gotta really respect them. Life with the Baron will eventually back away.
I think Life in general played the Baron well. Shout out to Key, who did everything he needed to do.
It'll be interesting to see who the Devour gets used on. You can Devour Kale and try to Kale ult Ash, actually. That's one way to do it. Nice seismic shove is really going to chunk down the top Kench here, so immediately Snowflower is going to have to back away. Looks like we're going to have our first inhibitor of the game now taken into time.
Is happy to threaten, have different people walk off and pull back, and then have the minions with Baron buff do most of the work. It's not a fallback Baron, but a fallback Infernal is only second to Baron and Elder for a 27-minute pickup. Life have a couple of ranged auto attackers who are eventually able to poke it out, and they know they can fall back to a Baron. They got 3 controls. They
continue to do more damage.
I almost wish that our observer would troll the rest of the broadcast and just hard lock into Kale, who does evolve to level 16 on our screens, because I actually want to have the status bar up and see if in a team fight, how many autos...
It's going to be on the backs of Humble Life to, as I'm saying that, actually, we're just going all in, trying to kill the top Kents, and that's going to be a really important piece, actually. That Devour that we talked about before that could save the Kale in some of these fights is now taken away.
Never saw a lot of teamfight KO from Dumb One Gaming until they had a huge gold lead, and we saw that even with that, it took them a long time to close the game, Valdez. Some of that was their own mistakes, but I think KO's reliability in the teamfight is overrated. Let's see if she can do anything. It's 4v5.
Oh, he gets the knock-up, and see you later! That's the Talia damage! That's what I'm talking about. Gets it down, and Mujin gets the stopwatch right on the backside as well. It's going to be up to Gengo now, as down will go the Galio, but Songyun still being alive here means that you're not really going to be able to fight that 1-2v3. Really fantastic engage there for Mujin.
Half a second. Super squishy champion. She actually takes about 1,400 damage instantly and dies. The health bar was literally way over 1,000 and then 0 in the blink of an eye. Need the 0.25 second slowdown on the VOD review to see anything more there. We don't get that. KO doesn't get to do anything.
Left side already, a couple of them actually.
How can
you
do anything here, right? It's so hard unless Humble Life make a mistake.
Okay, Kido's gonna take a lot of damage, gets zoned away by his own wall as Kennen, he's going into the base, guys. We gotta take a look at that Kennen right now.
How much work can he get done? KT, understand it.
Coming in from Lucid too. And well, this is going to be the turrets going down, and we got 2 auto attackers.
They got
it. Be chunking it down. It's too late for the side of KT. GG as they get baited into the Baron fight, and the TP from So-On wins Hamwa game 2.
And you just understand the frustration for KT, because like, how do we get anywhere near the Baron? Oh, we got someone, but it was all a clever ruse by Hamwa Life Esports. Some embraces being seen in the crowd. The fans know they've done it, and they've done it cleanly. So-On and Mujin come in, and Mujin ends the season if he doesn't play the next series 2-1, right? He's got the positive win rate going in today. So-On gets his first 2 wins of the season as well. Hamwa Life Esports take down KT, and it's not lost on me that Genji needed the win, went down 2-0 to Damwon with nothing to play for, and we see the same situation today. KT roster with everything to play for, KT down 2-0, and the Freak of Freaks are probably watching on bemused and saying, wow, this is going better than expected, with everyone losing in straight sets around us.
It's really important because KT now, they're down 1 game on both Genji and